Hello everybody, welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. I am very excited to bring you guys today a little swatch video on a new lipstick launch. You may have already gotten the email, and it is none other than the 100% Pure Cocoa Butter Semi Matte lipsticks. Yes indeed, they come in 10 beautiful shades. You also get 4.5 grams worth of products in here, despite the bullet looking quite small, which I will show you in a bit, and that'll total you in at $29. So this is not a cheap lipstick, but I will say these are really good. I was not ready to love them the way that I do, and now I think I need a couple more full-size bullets in my collection. So let me speak a little bit about the formulation, a little about the packaging. You know the drill, and then we'll get straight into the colors. So the packaging, you'll first get it in this cute little box, and at first when I saw this, I was like, is this a sample? That looks really tiny, until I read the amount inside to compare. Something like the Nudist Australia lipsticks actually only have 4 grams, so these have 0.5 more grams in there. They have a little bit of a description and the ingredients, the whole shebang. Now the formulation of these I could really only compare to the Maybelline matte lipsticks. Do you guys remember those? It almost feels very silicone-y, very lightweight, very smooth, but at the same time they're not settling into every little crevice, which I really appreciate. Mind you, before this video I did prep my lips. I prep my lips almost every single day, especially if I have the time, because I have notoriously dry alligator lips. You guys know this about me. Don't even blame me like that. They're just freakishly dry, so I gotta take care of it. But with that being said, this does not settle at all, so even if you have more mature lips, I don't think these are a formulation that you need to fear. They glide right on, and though they have quite a matte look to them, I would say it's more of a satin, like the MAC Amplified, maybe. That might even be too flat looking. These have quite a bit of dimension to them. Cannot quite say shine, but they are not transfer proof at all, and what that means is if I did something like this, it's gonna transfer off. You are not gonna kiss your man without somebody knowing that you did it, okay? So just something to keep in mind. But other than that, because they are so rich in pigment, they do almost sort of leave a stain. You could see I was applying some with my fingers there in the cutaway, and I wiped my finger off 100 times, and that is just the stain it leaves behind. So though it's not transfer proof, they're still really quite long wearing. More the deeper, more bold shades, which are the majority of them. They do have 2 more nude shades that I could feature, but just so you guys know. So if you have any other questions, anything I didn't quite clarify, I forget things, I'm only a person, please just leave me a comment down below. I reply to every single one of them. Sometimes it takes me longer than others, but I at the very least, read every single one. So let's get right into the colors. Like I said, 10 beautiful shades, all retailing at $29 a piece. Let's start with the nudes. First and foremost, we have the shade Sandstone. I think this is the one that a lot of you guys are gonna love. I mean, how could you not? It's a good brown terracotta nude. They have the most velvety finish, almost like a powder to them. They're really cool formulation. This is reminding me of something like Antonym's Naturelle, which is one of my favorite lip colors of all time. It's just a really beautiful, warm shade. I think even if you have a deep skin, this might be quite pale on you, but in a very beautiful way, a little bit more wearable way, because it has quite a nice peachy brown base to it, making it significantly wearable and in that beautiful velvet smooth formulation. Moving on to something a little bit more pink. This one's really great as well. This is the shade Pink Canyon. This reminds you a lot of Nudist Amalia. So just gorgeous, warm tone, peachy color. Really great for the spring and summertime, but I think you could totally take this into fall. It's another one of those every single day type of lip shades that I love. Really wearable peach. I wanted to mention that as well, because peach isn't usually my go-to color in the slightest, but I do have the tiniest bit of Pink Canyon in the center here because I have a bit of an ombre mouth going on today. Speaking of ombre mouth is the next color in Prickly Pear. What I love about the shade selection of these 100% Pure lipsticks is that we have so many fun shades, and I think that's lacking a lot in the green beauty space. So I'm happy to see it, especially in a more matte formulation. I think it makes it a little bit easier to wear. So the majority of my ombre mouth today is Prickly Pear, which is this absolutely neon pinky coral. Usually not my color until I put it on. I was like, wait, that is so good, especially with the top I have on. It has like every color in the rainbow in it. It looks a little something like that, if you could see it. It's just beautiful. It doesn't make the teeth look really yellow, which is important as well. And I think corals are really, really touchy color grounds to walk on, but this one is beautiful. A great statement mouth, but still more wearable than a vampy lip or than some of the other shades I'm about to get into here. The next shade I have is the shade Cactus Bloom. This is another one I would consider a bold lip option because it is quite the neon orange. Now this is sort of like me during the summertime. I want this on my hands, I want this on my toes, I want it on my mouth, I want it on my eyes, just like a blood orange. It's absolutely gorgeous. I cannot get over this shade. Another one, I mean, most bold lip shades, when they're quite outrageous, look good on just about every single skin tone. This one specifically is one of them. I think orange is one of the most universally flattering colors that you can wear. Moving on to an orange, maybe this is more up your speed. It's still orange, but it's still neon, I mean, but more of a deep neon orange. And this might be one of my favorites. Has a tiny little bit of red to it. Reminds me of something like MAC Lady Danger, if you guys mix that. And that is 100% pure Sonora, if I didn't mention. But it's just a really pink toned red that has quite a bit of orange to it. It's not quite the commitment of a red lip, but yet you were getting full, bold, full on, seamless color. It's gorgeous. And I almost forgot about the shade. I knew that this was one of the shades, so maybe describing Cactus Bloom as blood orange wasn't quite accurate, because this one is named blood orange. So this one, of course, is very, very true. This has a lot more, it's a lot deeper, has maybe a bit of burgundy, a bit of brown to it. Another one like, oh, with slick back hair, minimal makeup, throw blood orange on, it's amazing. I do believe Laura from Laura's Natural Life really loves that shade. I think she posted a photo in it. God, when these first launched was quite a while ago, but I remember lusting after the shade ever since, and it's just as good as I imagined. Beautiful, beautiful burgundy, reddish. It's a little bit of pink in there. I think it's just super wearable, like a lot of these shades, and I think that is comforting to know, especially in a bold lip. Moving on to such a unique shade. I don't think I've seen anything like it, and I did like it on more than I suspected. I'm not really a purple lipstick kind of person, but ooh, this just might make a purple lipstick person out of me. Mine does have quite a bit of pink to it. It is like neon, bright, amazing purple. Like, I cannot get over the shade. I think it's gorgeous. I want to see a dark skinned girl in this like immediately. But even someone who is like super ultra fair, which I'm quite fair, but I'm not like, you know, ivory colored. I have a little bit of olive and yellow to my skin, so I never look really, really Snow White. I think that would look really good too. I think this is also a really fun shade for the fall time. I think purple of any capacity sort of lends itself to that time of year. And that one is so good. I don't even know how to describe it. Just a pinky purple neon, amazing color. Moving along to a little bit of a deeper purple. This is another one that I really, really love. Has quite a bit of fuchsia to it. This is the shade Currant. And Currant is just a deep purpley fuchsia shade. It's so gorgeous. It's really wearable as well. If you don't quite like red lips on you, maybe this is something a little bit more your speed. On a dark complexion, I think this would be, I mean, even more wearable and gorgeous on you. I am just so head over heels for that shade. Again, really quite wearable as far as bold color goes. I would say Marrakesh is a little bit harder to wear, and then Currant's a little bit more wearable if you want something, I guess, in that same vein, but definitely much more muted, deep, and dark. It's stunning. Moving on to the shade Hyacinth, if excuse my pronunciation, I believe that's how it's pronounced. This is another really, really unique shade. I did want to point out this one upon application, I think, is a little bit more patchy. Purples are a little bit more difficult, but if you work it in with your finger, lip brush from the bullet, I think is how you get the best opacity out of these lipsticks. This will be a good one, but this one is just like purple. This is like true Crayola box purple. It's really, really cool. Really quite the vampy effect, especially the more fair skin that you have. It looks a lot darker, even on me, but it's so unique. It's so cool. It reminds me of a MAC shade as well, which is so nice to have in this community, and it is a gorgeous little purple number right there. And let's end it off with the perfect fall vampy shade. This is the shade Aubergine, and it of course is a true aubergine sort of color. Vampy as could be, but does have a base of fuchsia to it, so it's not like as black purple as some colors can be. You could see definitely the purple peeking through. Again, this is a little bit of a patchier shade. You gotta play with her a little bit. My suggestion is to take a lip brush. I love the Grassa lip brush. Do the lip line first, fill it in a little bit, then take the bullet and go from there. Unless you have a sample, take your finger and go from there, just to really lay it on as smooth and even as possible. But other than that, it's just a true burgundy that has much more purple than red to it. It's stunning. But that is it, you guys. That is all 10 of the beautiful 100% pure cocoa butter semi-matte lipsticks. That's a mouthful, but these are amazing. Like I said, I love how thin they are because I don't feel as conscious of them getting on my teeth. Haven't had an episode this entire video, which is a victory in my opinion, 10 times over. But if you guys want to see the colors just on my arm, just in relation to one another, so you can find which one's best for you, I do always have a photo there down below. I will include the ingredients if they fit, because it might vary from color to color. And of course, I have price point and link to all of these down below so you can check them out. If there's anything else that you would like to see swatched, I know you guys want Sappho. I promise you it's coming. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Leave me a comment down below, and most importantly, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. I upload new videos here just about every single Monday and Friday, so I don't want you guys to miss it. But again, check the description box. Everything you need is down there, as well as all of our social media links, and we would love to follow you everywhere. Hint, hint, Instagram's a good place to start, but we post everywhere. It'll keep you in the know for when new products launch, videos go live, etc., etc. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the continued love and support, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye!